Now that the NFL Combine has come and gone, we have a better idea of where draft prospects stand. The Cowboys don't have a first-round pick, so they're doing their homework on later-round prospects, and there are plenty of good ones out there. Last month I did a 3-round mock draft which you can read here, but now that the full amount of compensatory draft picks have been awarded out, here is a full 7-round mock draft that takes into account players' performances at the Combine. Needless to say, things have changed since the last mock. 1. Arizona Cardinals, Nick Bosa, edge, Ohio State. 2. San Francisco 49ers, Josh Allen, edge, Kentucky. 3. New York Jets, Quinnen Williams, DT, Alabama. 4. Oakland Raiders, DK Metcalf, WR, Ole Miss. 5. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Rashawn Gary, edge, Michigan. 6. New York Giants, Jawan Taylor, OT, Florida. 7. Jacksonville Jaguars, Dwayne Haskins, QB, Ohio State. 8. Detroit Lions, Brian Burns, edge, Florida State. 9. Buffalo Bills, N'Keal Harry, WR, Arizona State. 10. Denver Broncos, Drew Lock, QB, Missouri. 11. Cincinnati Bengals, Andre Dillard, OT, Washington State. 12. Green Bay Packers, Devin White, LB, LSU. 13. Miami Dolphins, Montez Sweat, edge, Mississippi State. 14. Atlanta Falcons, Garrett Bradbury, OG, NC State. 15. Washington Redskins, Kyler Murray, QB, Oklahoma. 16. Carolina Panthers, Jonah Williams, OL, Alabama. 17. Cleveland Browns, Ed Oliver, DL, Houston. 18. Minnesota Vikings, Cody Ford, OL, Oklahoma. 19. Tennessee Titans, Hakeem Butler, WR, Iowa State. 20. Pittsburgh Steelers, Greedy Williams, CB, LSU. 21. Seattle Seahawks, Nasir Adderley, S, Delaware. 22. Baltimore Ravens, Clelin Ferrell, edge, Clemson. 23. Houston Texans, Byron Murphy, CB, Washington. 24. Oakland Raiders, from Kai, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, S, Florida. 25. Philadelphia Eagles, DeAndre Baker, CB, Georgia. 26. Indianapolis Colts, Christian Wilkins, DT, Clemson. 27. Oakland Raiders, from Dahl, Devin Bush, LB, Michigan. In keeping with what Stephen Jones plans to do when the Raiders are on the clock with this pick, here's some Amari Cooper highlights. 28. Los Angeles Chargers, Mack Wilson, LB, Alabama. 29. Kansas City Chiefs, Joshua Jacobs, RB, Alabama. 30. Green Bay Packers, from No, A.J. Brown, WR, Ole Miss. 31. Los Angeles Rams, Amani Oruoria, CB, Penn State. 32. New England Patriots, Noah Fant, Tay, Iowa. 2nd round. 33. Arizona Cardinals, T.J. Hawkinson, Tay, Iowa. 34. Indianapolis Colts, from NYJ, Kelvin Harmon, WR, NC State. 35. Oakland Raiders, Ja'Kai Polite, edge, Florida. 36. San Francisco 49ers, Deontay Thompson, S, Alabama. 37. New York Giants, Jonathan Abram, S, Mississippi State. 38. Jacksonville Jaguars, Chris Lindstrom, OL, Boston College. 39. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Justin Lane, CB, Michigan State. 40. Buffalo Bills, Eric McCoy, OL, Texas A. Cincinnati Bengals, Elgton Jenkins, OL, Mississippi State. 43. Detroit Lions, Joejuan Williams, CB, Vanderbilt. 44. Green Bay Packers, Drew Samia, OG, Oklahoma. 45. Atlanta Falcons, Yadni Kahuste, OT, West Virginia. 46. Washington Redskins, Jalen Ferguson, edge, Louisiana Tech. 47. Carolina Panthers, Chase Winovich, edge, Michigan. 48. Miami Dolphins, Jerry Tillery, DT, Notre Dame. 49. Cleveland Browns, Lonnie Johnson Jr., CB, Kentucky. 50. Minnesota Vikings, Dalton Risner, OT, Kansas State. 51. Tennessee Titans, Christian Miller, edge, Alabama. 52. Pittsburgh Steelers, Julian Love, CB, Notre Dame 53. Philadelphia Eagles, from Bal, Taylor Rep. S, Washington 54. Houston Texans, from C, Greg Little, OT, Ole Miss 55. Houston Texans, Ben Powers, OG, Oklahoma 56. New England Patriots, from Kai, DeAndre Walker, Edge, Georgia 57. Philadelphia Eagles, Marquise Brown, WR, Oklahoma 58. Dallas Cowboys, Charles Omenihu, DL, Texas. The Texas defensive lineman has the potential to contribute to the pass rush immediately. At 6 feet 5 inches and 280 pounds, he can line up as a 3-technique defensive tackle or defensive end in certain situations. His versatility reminds me of Tyrone Crawford, but Omenihu's repertoire of pass rush moves is much better. The Cowboys effectively fill 2 needs with 1 player here. 59 Indianapolis Colts, Deebo Samuel, WR, South Carolina 60. Los Angeles Chargers, Emmanuel Hall, WR, Missouri 61. Kansas City Chiefs, Boshawn Joseph, LB, Florida 62. New Orleans Saints, Paris Campbell, WR, Ohio State 63. Kansas City Chiefs, from LAR, Trayvon Mullen, CB, Clemson 64. New England Patriots, Rock Ya-Sin, CB, Temple 3rd round, 65. Arizona Cardinals, LJ Collier, Edge, TCU 66. Oakland Raiders, Irv Smith Jr., Tay, Alabama 67. San Francisco 49ers, Andy Isabella, WR, UMass 68. New York Jets, Connor McGovern, OG, Penn State 69. Jacksonville Jaguars, Jace Sternberger, Tay, Texas A. Cincinnati Bengals, Dax Raymond, Tay, Utah State 73. New England Patriots, from Det, Riley Ridley, WR, Georgia 74. Buffalo Bills, Zach Allen, Edge, Boston College 75. Green Bay Packers, Juan Thornhill, S, Virginia 76. Washington Redskins, Mike Bell, S, Fresno State 77. Carolina Panthers, Darnell Savage, S, Maryland 78. Miami Dolphins, Mecole Hardman, WR, Georgia 79. Atlanta Falcons, Dexter Lawrence, DT, Clemson 80. Cleveland Browns, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, WR, Stanford 81. Minnesota Vikings, Preston Williams, WR, Colorado State 82. Tennessee Titans, Ross Pierce-Baker, OG, Alabama 83. Pittsburgh Steelers, Bobby Okerk, LB, Stanford 84. Seattle Seahawks, Rennell Wren, DT, Arizona State 85. Baltimore Ravens, Dylan Mitchell, WR, Oregon 86. Houston Texans, Miles Sanders, RB, Penn State 87. Chicago Bears, Sean Bunting, S, Central Michigan 88. Detroit Lions, from Phi, O'Shane Examines, Edge, Old Dominion 89. Indianapolis Colts, Draymond Jones, DT, Ohio State 90. Dallas Cowboys, Terry McLaurin, WR, Ohio State. If the Cowboys really do decide they don't want to give Cole Beasley all that guaranteed money, Terry McLaurin would be a really solid replacement plan. Like Beasley, McLaurin is quick on his feet and does a great job moving around in the shallow routes. His route running is also ideal, and when working in the slot, he does a good job of creating separation. He'll pair very well with Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup. 91 Los Angeles Chargers, Michael Dieter, OL, Wisconsin 92. Kansas City Chiefs, Joe Giles Harris, LB, Duke 93. New York Jets, from No, Darrell Henderson, RB, Memphis 94. Jacksonville Jaguars, Antoine Wesley, WR, Texas Tech 95. Cleveland Browns, from Nate, Drew Tranquil, LB, Notre Dame 96. Washington Redskins, Nate Davis, OG, Charlotte 97. New England Patriots, Daniel Jones, QB, Duke 98. Jacksonville Jaguars, from LAR, Amani Hooker, CB, Iowa 99. Los Angeles Rams, Ben Banogu, edge, TCU 100. Carolina Panthers, Bo Benchawel, OG, Wisconsin 101. New England Patriots, Chris Boyd, CB, Texas 102. Baltimore Ravens, Max Crosby, edge, Eastern Michigan 4th round 103. Arizona Cardinals, Bunchy Stallings, OG, Kentucky 104. San Francisco 49ers, David Long, CB, Michigan 105. New York Jets, Michael Jackson, CB, Miami 106. Oakland Raiders, David Montgomery, RB, Iowa State 107. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Jaquan Johnson, S, Miami 108. New York Giants, Dennis Daly, OT, South Carolina 109. Jacksonville Jaguars, Jacoby Myers, WR, NC State 110. Cincinnati Bengals, David Long, LB, West Virginia 111. Detroit Lions, Josh Oliver, TE, San Jose State 112. Buffalo Bills, Dalen Mack, DT, Texas A. Baltimore Ravens, from Den, Damian Harris, RB, Alabama 114. Green Bay Packers, Darius Slayton, WR, Auburn 115. Carolina Panthers, Tristan Hill, DT, UCF 116. Miami Dolphins, Devon Coney, LB, Notre Dame 117. Atlanta Falcons, Justin Hollins, edge, Oregon 118. Green Bay Packers, from was, Gary Johnson, LB, Texas 119. Cleveland Browns, Dawson Knox, TE, Ole Miss 120. Minnesota Vikings, Zach Gentry, TE, Michigan 121. Tennessee Titans, Marquise Blair, S, Utah 122. Pittsburgh Steelers, Tyree Jackson, QB, Buffalo 123. Baltimore Ravens, Gerald Willis, DL, Miami 124. Seattle Seahawks, Ugochukwu Amadi, DB, Oregon 125. Denver Broncos, from who, Montre Hartage, CB, Northwestern 126. Chicago Bears, Titus Howard, OT, Alabama State 127. Philadelphia Eagles, Colin Saunders, DT, Western Illinois 128. Dallas Cowboys, Justice Hill, RB, Oklahoma State. Ezekiel Elliott can't keep up the workload he's been getting if the Cowboys want him to last to the end of the next contract they're about to give him. Finding a complimentary back to Zeke is important, and at 128 overall, Justice Hill does that at tremendous value. Hill has the patience and burst to break off big gains in Dallas' zone blocking scheme, and he's a better route runner than some receivers in this draft class, making him a legitimate threat catching passes. He'll allow Zeke to save his stamina without the team losing much production. 129. Indianapolis Colts, Trey Watson, LB, Maryland 130. Los Angeles Chargers, Daniel Wise, DT, Kansas 131. Buffalo Bills, from KC, Devin Singletary, RB, FA 132. New York Giants, from No, Teron Prescott, OL, NC State 133. Los Angeles Rams, Kahale Warring, TE, San Diego State 134. New England Patriots, Jermaine Pratt, LB, NC State 135. Indianapolis Colts, Kendall Sheffield, CB, Ohio State 136. Dallas Cowboys, Anthony Nelson, edge, Iowa. Read my scouting report on him here, but Nelson is 6 feet 7 inches and 271 pounds with some of the most technically sound pass rushing techniques in this class. He's not too athletic, but Nelson is powerful, long, and fundamentally sound, which is exactly what Dallas likes in their edge rushers. Nelson has a chance to supplant either Durance Armstrong or Taco Charlton on the depth chart. 137. Atlanta Falcons, Elise Mack, TE, Notre Dame 138. Philadelphia Eagles, Bobby Evans, OT, Oklahoma 5th round 139. Arizona Cardinals, Tyler Romer, OT, San Diego State 140. New York Jets, Joe Jackson, edge, Miami 141. Oakland Raiders, Jalen Jelks, edge, Oregon 142. New York Giants, from SF DeMarcus Lodge, WR, Ole Miss 143. New York Giants, Will Greer, QB, West Virginia 144. Cleveland Browns, from Jax, Travion Williams, RB, Texas A. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Rodney Anderson, RB, Oklahoma 146. Detroit Lions, Stanley Morgan Jr., WR, Nebraska 147. Buffalo Bills, Drew Sample, Tay, Washington 148. Denver Broncos, Chase Hansen, LB, Utah 149. Cincinnati Bengals, Mike Edwards, S, Kentucky 150. Green Bay Packers, Kingsley Keke, DT, Texas A. Washington Redskins, Keyshawn Johnson, WR, Fresno State 154. Carolina Panthers, Jordan Ramu, QB, Ole Miss 155. Cleveland Browns, Chuma Edoga, OT, USC 156. Denver Broncos, from Min, Terry Godwin, WR, Georgia 157. Tennessee Titans, Isaiah Buggs, DL, Alabama 158. Buffalo Bills, from Pitt, Aliudo, OT, Elon 159. Seattle Seahawks, Anthony Johnson, WR, Buffalo 160. Baltimore Ravens, Sutton Smith, Edge, Northern Illinois 161. Houston Texans, Isaac Nauta, Tay, Georgia 162. Chicago Bears, Isaiah Johnson, CB, Houston 163. Philadelphia Eagles, Deshaun Davis, LB, Auburn 164. Indianapolis Colts, Tyree Street, Lewis, OT, Miami 165. Dallas Cowboys, Sheldrick Redwine, S, Miami Sheldrick Redwine is more than just an awesome name. He has a great frame and does a good job of playing the run with a desire to go up and make the tackle. Redwine needs to work on refining the fundamentals, such as better form tackling and block shedding, but if the Cowboys can sign Earl Thomas or someone else, Redwine can take his time developing behind them. He should also be able to contribute on special teams in the meantime. 166. Los Angeles Chargers, Caden Smith, Tay, Stanford 167. Kansas City Chiefs, Wyatt Ray, Edge, Boston College 168. New Orleans Saints, Donnie Lewis, CB, Tulane 169. Los Angeles Rams, Delvin Randall, S, Temple 170. Cleveland Browns, from Nay, BJ Blunt, S, McNeese State 171. New York Giants, Evan Worthington, S, Colorado 172. Atlanta Falcons, Ulysses Gilbert 3, LB, Akron 173. Washington Redskins, Dontavius Russell, DT, Auburn 6th round 174. Arizona Cardinals, Jelani Tave, LB, Hawaii 175. Pittsburgh Steelers, from Oak Travis Fulgham, WR, Old Dominion 176. San Francisco 49ers, Terry Beckner, DT, Missouri 177. New Orleans Saints, from NYJ, Divino Zigbo, RB, Nebraska 178. Jacksonville Jaguars, Isaiah Prince, OT, Ohio State 179. Arizona Cardinals, from TB, Michael Jordan, OG, Ohio State 180. New York Giants Ben Burke-Hervin, LB, Washington 181. Buffalo Bills, Hamp Chiefers, CB, Boston College 182. Denver Broncos, Lucas Dennis, S, Boston College 183. Cincinnati Bengals, David Sills v. WR, West Virginia 184. Detroit Lions, TJ Edwards, LB, Wisconsin 185. Green Bay Packers, Max Sharping, OT, Northern Illinois 186. Atlanta Falcons, Tim Harris, CB, Virginia 187. Carolina Panthers, Foster Moreau, Tay, LSU 188. Miami Dolphins, Malik Carter, Edge, North Carolina 189. Cleveland Browns, Dakota Dixon, S, Wisconsin 190. Minnesota Vikings, Lester Cotton, OL, Alabama 191. Baltimore Ravens, from 10, Trey Lamar, LB, Clemson 192. Pittsburgh Steelers, Myles Gaskin, RB, Washington 193. Baltimore Ravens, Darius West, S, Kentucky 194. Green Bay Packers, from C, Andrew Wingard, S, Wyoming 195. Houston Texans, Carl Granderson, Edge, Wyoming 196. Oakland Raiders, from Chi, Alex Bars, OL, Notre Dame 197. Philadelphia Eagles, Byron Cowart, Edge, Maryland 198. Cincinnati Bengals, from Dahl, Jarrett Stidham, QB, Auburn 199. Indianapolis Colts, Tommy Sweeney, Tay, Boston College 200. Los Angeles Chargers, Gardner Minshew, QB, Washington State 201. Kansas City Chiefs, Hunter Renfrow, WR, Clemson 202. New Orleans Saints, Andrew Beck, Tay, Texas 203. Los Angeles Rams, Chris Slayton, DL, Syracuse 204. Detroit Lions, from Nate, John Baker, OL, Boston College 205. New England Patriots, Drayvon Askew Henry, S, West Virginia 206. Washington Redskins, Blaze Brown, CB, Troy 207. Arizona Cardinals, JoJo McIntosh, S, Washington 208. Philadelphia Eagles, Sybion Smith, CB, Alabama 209. Minnesota Vikings, Austin Bryant, Edge, Clemson 210. Cincinnati Bengals, Kevin Wilkins, DT, Rutgers 211. Cincinnati Bengals, Jordan Wyatt, CB, SMU 212. San Francisco 49ers, Trey Greenlaw, LB, Arkansas 213. Cincinnati Bengals, Will Harris, S, Boston College 214. Kansas City Chiefs, DeMarcus Christmas, DT, Florida State 7th round 215. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, from S, Kendall Joseph, LB, Clemson 216. Kansas City Chiefs, from SF, Garrett Brumfield, OL, LSU 217. New York Jets, Ricky Walker, DT, Virginia Tech 218. Oakland Raiders, Brian Finley, QB, NC State 219. Pittsburgh Steelers, from TB, Michael Dogbay, DL, Temple 220. Houston Texans, from NYG, Marvel Tell, S, USC 221. Cleveland Browns, from Jax, Kari Willis, S, Michigan State 222. Chicago Bears, from Den, Kyle Phillips, Edge, Tennessee 223. Cincinnati Bengals, Malik Gant, S, Marshall 224. Detroit Lions, Joshawn Johnson, S, Texas Tech 225. Buffalo Bills, Joey Alfieri, LB, Stanford 226. Green Bay Packers, Saquon Hampton, S, Rutgers 227. Washington Redskins, Khalil Hodge, LB, Buffalo 228. Buffalo Bills, from Carr, Tyreek Hill, S, Michigan 229. Detroit Lions, from Mia, Jonathan Crawford, S, Indiana 230. Atlanta Falcons, Jen Battle, S, LSU 231. New Orleans Saints, from Clee, Brett Rypien, QB, Boise State 232. New York Giants, from Min, Armin Watts, DL, Arkansas 233. Tennessee Titans, Jimmy Moreland, CB, James Madison 234. Miami Dolphins, from Pitt, Karen Higdon, RB, Michigan 235. Oakland Raiders, from C, Greg Gaines, DT, Washington 236. Jacksonville Jaguars, from Bal, Nick Linder, OL, Indiana 237. Denver Broncos, from Who, Sharif Miller, Edge, Penn State 238. Chicago Bears, Reichwell Armstead, RB, Temple 239. New England Patriots, from Phi, Kendall Adams, S, Kansas State 240. Indianapolis Colts, Javon Patterson, OG, Ole Miss 241. Dallas Cowboys, Terrell Hanks, LB, New Mexico State. Terrell Hanks used to be a safety but he converted to linebacker in his senior year at New Mexico State. Naturally, he's still learning the position, but his background as a box safety translates well. His coverage skills are solid and Hanks does a good job of coming up and making the tackle. He'll need to work on things like anticipation, angling, and block shedding, but he can provide great depth and contribute on special teams. Depending on how well he progresses in his second year at linebacker, Hanks could even become an option at will linebacker in the future. 242. Los Angeles Chargers, Jamal Peters, CB, Mississippi State. 243. New England Patriots, from KC, Calvin Anderson, OT, Texas. 244. New Orleans Saints, Sione Takitaki, LB, BYU. 245. New York Giants, from LAR, Ryan Connolly, LB, Wisconsin. 246. New England Patriots, O. Taro Walaka, LB, Texas A. Minnesota Vikings, Cortez Broughton, DT, Cincinnati. 248. Arizona Cardinals, Michiat, OT, Clemson. 249. Arizona Cardinals, Zedrick Woods, S, Ole Miss. 250. Minnesota Vikings, Tyrell Dodson, LB, Texas A. Los Angeles Rams, Jerome Washington, Tay, Rutgers. 252. New England Patriots, E.J. Egeo, LB, North Texas. 253. Washington Redskins, Donald Parham, Tay, Stetson. 254. Arizona Cardinals, Dakota Allen, LB, Texas Tech.